Hello, hello. How are you guys? All right, look, I guess I have multiple personalities today because I was just on TikTok and I did 3 videos. Sorry, I'm losing my voice. So I have a lemon lozenge in my mouth. So I apologize for that. But I had a rant, 3 of them, okay? And yeah, I kind of went to town. So if you're not following me on TikTok, go listen to it. I mean, if anything, it'd just be pure entertainment for you. Um, but in all honesty, here, let me turn this light off because it's like too bright. Does that help? To continue this one more time. Listen to me. To clarify all the bullshit that was put on. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. People assume. I went the hell off. Okay. So I'm going to tell you what happened. So for those of you who don't know me, as people are hopping on, my name is Raven Woods. I'm the CEO and founder of Autism Mom Rocks IEP, and I help parents like you gain knowledge and confidence in becoming the CEO of their IEP meeting. I know people are at work, so if you're catching the replay, welcome. And I hope you enjoy this video. We're going to have some content, and I'm going to talk to you about the membership. Okay, so with that said, I'm going to tell you about this video that I put on TikTok, and I think I shared it on here too. But basically what happened is I have a kiddo, all right, and he has behavior concerns, like a lot of our kids, right? And we can't fault our kids for having disabilities. But my comment and my point of the video on TikTok was about the school district not following their own policies, procedures, and the laws. Okay. So for example, if something goes down at school, this case, the child bit the teacher. Is that okay? No. So don't run with this. This is what happened. All right. But what happened is these were known behaviors. Okay. This is in the BIP. The whole point of an IEP and BIP is for it to be implemented, right, with fidelity. Okay. If you're not going to implement it with fidelity, then what's the point in having it? Right. So instead of people taking it like, okay, she's trying to point out that school districts need to follow the IEP and BIP with fidelity. No. It became, oh, it's okay for teachers to be abused. It's okay for teachers just to put up with that shit. I mean, it went on and on and on. We're talking like over 500 comments, a lot of them positive though. But a lot of them in regards to it being about teachers being abused, which is insane, because here's the funniest thing about it is my first statement before I started the video was, is it okay for teachers to be bit by students? My answer, of course, was no. Then I proceeded to explain that the child was sent home because he bit. And I told the parent to take him right on back to school. And she did. And boy, that video went nuts. But what happened, and I've noticed this a lot, on social media, how it goes, right? Make sure you guys post a 1 below if it's your first through third time catching me live. Tell me where you're from. Post a 2 below if you're an oldie but goodie, okay? And do the same if you're catching the replay. Hey, Vivi, how are you? Hi, Dorothy, how are you? Okay, so the craziest thing about this was the freaking point of the video was about the policies, procedures, and everything being followed with fidelity. What the heck is the point of an IEP and BIP if you're not going to follow it? When they came up with this plan, and we agreed, of if the child has behaviors, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, etc., are going to be implemented. Okay, if 1 works, cool. If 1 doesn't work, okay, let's move to 2. If 2 doesn't work, let's move to 3. This is a federal document. It does go up to the Supreme Court. I mean, shit, you can murder somebody and that don't go up to the Supreme Court, but this document does. So how does rules, policies, and procedures and the school district following them with fidelity, implementing the IEP and BIP with fidelity, How does that link to teachers should be abused? It's freaking insane. All right. So if you want to go here, I'm gonna let you listen. If you want to go listen to my rant on TikTok, go listen to it. I went off. Okay. Because I am not that person who, like, oh my God, people made comments and they hurt my feelings on TikTok. I need to cry because they assumed, and I mean, this is my comments are just smart ass. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. And I'm sure as hell not going to stoop to their dumbass level. And I mean, how do you take school districts following policies and procedures to it's okay to bite a teacher? Or teachers don't get paid enough for that shit. Well, I'm sorry, but I'll be honest with you. If you're going into special education and you think that there's not going to be behavior issues, I think your intelligence level is non-existent, and you shouldn't go into special ed. That's what I personally think. So by all means, comment to that. But if you think for 1 second, if you're going into special ed, that behaviors are not going to be part of that arena, then don't go into special ed. Don't. Please do us parents a favor and don't go into special ed if you think that you're going to be innocent of things that could happen. Should it happen? No. Should it be encouraged? No. Should it be rewarded? No. Should there be consequences? Yes. But should the IEP and BIP be followed? Yes. You have to follow them. And if you don't follow them, tell me why you put it in place. Why? Just tell me why you put it in place. I want to know. You put it in place, but then you don't follow it. What the heck kind of sense does that make? Someone please post. Please help me help you. What's that? Jerry Maguire or something? All right. Help me. Help me have some sanity with this, because I am not afraid to tell those stupid ass people off. All right. Because I'm not really sure how, I mean, these people, this is a 5-year-old little boy who doesn't normally bite. He's non-freaking verbal and has autism. He bit out of frustration. Is it something he does out of malice? No. Is it okay? No. But it happened. Does it happen? Yes. And people used words, guys. All right. They said, oh my God. Oh my God. People used words, guys, like the cops should be called on this child. Someone said that. Someone else said, hold on, I'm gonna tell you. Okay, so here. People disgust me sometimes. They really do. I mean, just the stupidity of some people disgusts me. All right. So if you're going to listen to a video, listen to the video. Don't run with other people's assumptions in the comments. That's called dumb. Okay. I'm just going to be honest. It's dumb. Use your own thought process. Use your own opinions. Have your own comments based on the facts, not other people's rants, which is complete ignorance and shows your complete ignorance, because many of the comments that were made were complete stupidity. And it's like politics and religion. I never get into conversations about that. Why? Because I honestly am very open, and I'm like that middle of the line, you know? I go with who I really believe in. I don't gotta side. I don't do that. I go with what my gut says and what I believe in. Who speaks to me? And religion, that's personal preference. I don't know why people get into arguments about politics and religion. People are entitled in the United States of America, and I would hope other countries, to have their own thought process and opinions. Why can't people respect other people's thought processes and opinions? I don't understand that. But when it comes to negativity, oh my God, people got something to say, don't they? Oh boy, do they got something to say. When it comes to judging other people, woo, people will run with that. They didn't judge me, but I mean, one lady said, I mean, a lot of people were like totally understanding, but like one lady said about me. Not many people said anything about me, but they commented on the situation. But like one person did say about me, they were like, this lady must be about teachers being abused. Mind you, the first statement I said was, is it okay to bite teachers? No. But if a child has a BIP and a IEP and they're nonverbal and they have behavior issues that are documented, and you, the school system, I'm not saying teacher, I'm saying everybody within the school system who isn't going to follow the BIP and the IEP, shit, that's on y'all. That's on you. That's not on the child. Most people who had shit comments on the TikTok blamed the child. They blamed the child, a 5-year-old. A 5-year-old doesn't, they said that he um, was abusive and they used some big vocabulary words. All right. It was insane. Insane. I mean, Skylar's not physical with others, but she was physical with herself, um, self-inflicting. And I mean, that's rough. It's rough to deal with. So for all, so many people, I'm going to do a TikTok on this and a video on it as well, because I'm going to play devil's advocate. I can't wait to hear what people have to say. I am not the type of person, guys, that gives two shits if someone wants to judge. I am way too old for that. Okay? If you caught me 20 years ago, okay, I would have cared. But you know what? I am way too old for that. Way too old for that. I don't do drama. I don't do that crap. All right? People that are negative have their own shit. All right? And people that are negative and like want it. I mean, have you seen people's posts sometimes where it's almost like every post that they make creates drama? That's not healthy. Those are people I don't want any parts of. Okay? They can stay over there. So, but I'll tell you, when you want to piss me off, blame a small child. I'm not saying children shouldn't be responsible for their actions. I'm not saying children shouldn't have consequences. We all screw up. We all make mistakes. We all do things that we should or shouldn't do. Okay. But a child with disabilities, documented disabilities, being nonverbal, having autism, et cetera, and some adults have the audacity to say the child's abusive, that the cops need to be called on them. That's insane. That's just insane to me. I mean, what's y'all's thoughts? But that's just crazy to me. The school district didn't follow the right process. They didn't even implement the BIP. But then they sent the child home, and I sent that child right on back to school. I sure hell did. Look, I can't even talk. I sure as hell did. I sent him right on back to school. And guess what? I sent an email. Mom's on the way back to school. Y'all didn't implement the rules, policies, and procedures, and you sure as hell didn't follow the BIP. You didn't provide her with procedural safeguards, which you're supposed to do when you send a child home. And you didn't provide her an incident report because you sent the child home. Because if you send the child home, whether it's for that day or 2 days or 5 days, it's suspension. Okay. And there's a document that has to go home with the child. You don't just call mom and say, hey, can you come pick your child up? Your child bit the teacher. Is it okay to bite the teacher? No. But is it the school's job to implement the BIP? Mm-hmm. Is it the school's job to go through the proper avenues before they send the child home? Because for children who have behavior concerns and disability, that's their impact of disability. They have an impact of disability, which has to do with behavior. And many times they cannot control some of the things that they do. So to just make assumptions and judge is just not cool. And, to not even think about what parents go through as well. It's teacher and parent, not just one. It's everybody. And everybody has to implement what is in place. BAPs should be implemented across the board. That is why I have school districts and hopefully the BCBAs train the staff and parent to implement the BAP across all settings and teach a replacement behavior, a positive replacement behavior. Okay? So that is key. All right, so I'm done ranting. If you want to see the videos, go to TikTok. Something else. So how are you guys today? For those of you who are just jumping on, post a 1 below. If it's your first through third time catching me live, post a 2 below if you're an oldie but goodie. Okay. So we're going to talk about the membership that is now out. So many people have bought it so far, and I haven't even really gone live about it. It's crazy. And I apologize. I have a lemon drop in my mouth because I was losing my voice and having a cough. So I was trying to get that handled. So here's the deal. I'm super excited about the membership because it's not your ordinary membership. All right. And let me put at $17.35, right? Okay, started. I want to be able to tell people that membership started at $17.35. Okay. So many times when I work with parents, I go through the whole process. I do everything. And even though I'm still taking clients, my goal really is to teach as many people as possible how to go through the right process. Many times we have this mentality that is good, guys. That is good. It really is. And I encourage it. But at the same time, you know what I'm going to do, guys? Because I ranted a minute ago, I'm going to hop off and hop back on so that I'm starting from the beginning when it comes to the membership. So if you want to join me back again, I think that's what I'm going to do, just so people can go straight into the membership and what that's about versus kind of, hear my rant. So I'll change the kind of topic and go about it that way. So stay tuned, hop back on, and then I'm going to talk all about the membership. Okay? Bye.